look so disheveled. I look like I've had a long night. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Anyway. Oof. Okay. Hi friends. Welcome to another episode of Look and Sit Loops. Kind of impromptu. I don't know. I kind of like these like Monday night little quick chat vibes. Okay. Um, Definitely won't be as long as it was last week, but I just got to get some things off my chest just very quickly, especially since there are things that I need to get off my chest that I cannot put in a TikTok. I can put in a TikTok. I mean, I can try to put in a TikTok, but I just need more space for more words. And TikTok is showing me that I have 2 minutes, and the things I need to say right now require more than 2 minutes. Anyway, let's just get to it. Number one, I recently read Wahala by Nikki May. I told y'all this last week. I finished the book. I kid y'all not, when I had 10 minutes left, I listened to it on audio. When I had 10 minutes left, I told myself, if they don't get revenge on this lady, I'm giving it a 1 star. They did not get the revenge on this lady. I said I was gonna give it 1 star. I can't give it a 1 star. It was a good book. I can't lie. Nikki May actually ate that up when she wrote it. Very, very intrigued the entire way through. They still need to beat that lady up. I fear. Like, they still need to beat her up. I am awaiting for that lady to get beat up. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm trying to like free myself from it, but like I can't. Every time I think about it, I get mad because that lady was nuts, and they was like, she's rich and she biracial, so we gonna move on. Jump her. Like, we gotta get back to the art of just fighting. Okay, just fight. Like, they should have jumped her. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that, but just know, I think y'all should read the book. It was still a good book, a great story about like women doing wrong. I don't take men's side very often, but in that book, there were several times where I was like, y'all want me to take a man's side? I might have to. um Ultimately, they get it together. But some of it might have been a little too late, in my opinion. And they still should have jumped that lady. Anyway, enough Wahala talk. WNBA standings tonight. The New York Liberty, with Stewie back, beat the Connecticut Sun by the skin of their teeth. And I do mean the skin of their teeth. And this is why I'm not rooting for them. And I hope that they stay a 5 seed. I hope that everybody above them keeps on winning so that they can stay in that spot, because they don't deserve to be a top 4 team, I fear. So, Aces, Dream, Phoenix, lock in. Okay? Also, congratulations to the Aces. They're currently on like an 11-game winning streak and are the second team to clinch a playoff spot. A month ago, saying that the Las Vegas Aces would have been the second team to clinch a playoff spot would have been crazy. I would have looked at you like, are you slow? Are you, like, you're delusional? But they did it. And honestly, I never doubted them. I never really doubted them because at the beginning of the year, I had them as they actually were my 1 seed. And midway through the year, I said I should give up on them, but I can't. I cannot bet against Chelsea Gray. Okay, I cannot bet against Angela Wilson. And this is why. We don't know where they're going to be locked into yet. They're currently, I think they're the 3 seed. And they'll jump to the 2 if they beat the Atlanta Dream on Wednesday. Atlanta, please. Respectfully, please. Atlanta, please. Shout out to the Aces. Which leads me to the most important thing, and the thing that I really want to talk about, sort of, kind of, is Candace Parker and her legacy, right? Candace Parker had her jersey retired again tonight in Chicago. Funny enough, both teams who were the away team won on her jersey retirement nights. Suspicious. Interesting. Anyway, um, Candace Parker got her second jersey retired. It was so cute. I was sitting there looking at it like, why does this feel so eerily similar? But then I remembered that Allie Quigley got her jersey retired like a month before. So similar things happened, including the speed painter, which I don't think they actually showed us the thing. Anyway, not the point. Candace Parker's jersey is retired for spending 2 seasons in Chicago, bringing them their first championship. Candace Parker's my GOAT. Well, yes, Candace Parker's my GOAT, but Tamika Catchings is also my GOAT. I got a lot of GOATs. I don't care. And I have a lot of GOATs. But anyway, Candace Parker's my GOAT. Super proud of her legacy, winning championships with 3 different teams. Just the way she's revolutionized women's basketball is nothing short of amazing. And I feel like people say that she revolutionized women's basketball, but like I don't know how we never really like explain what that means. This like point forward thing that people got going on. Candace, this athleticism, she's not the first woman to be athletic, obviously, but just like the bounce she had is just blueprint. She's literally a blueprint for what we see in a lot of women's basketball. And I want to say that because one of the things that's been bothering me, that's really been bothering me for months, and it's nobody's fault, really. It's some stands' fault, but it's not really their fault. We're doing this thing where because Angel Reese has beef with Candace Parker. I don't even want to call it beef. If Angel dislikes Candace, that's her business. I don't care. As Candace Parker said, women should be able to dislike each other. So if Angel dislikes Candace, cool. Angel don't want to wear her shirt, Candace Parker's shirt, for retirement, cool. Like that's her prerogative. She don't have to, right? I don't care about that. But what I do care about is that people constantly trying to show Candace's records from her first 2 years and comparing it to what Angel's doing in her first 2 years. And they keep trying to do it as a way to like whack Candace because Candace averaged probably like 15-8 or something. I don't know what her numbers are. Maybe like 20-8 through her first 2 seasons. Or maybe it was less than that. I don't know what it was, but they put up a graphic earlier today. Maybe we should try to find the graphic on Twitter really quick. Because they put up a graphic, and they put up the graphic because they were asking Candace what she thought about, having players like Angel and Asia Wilson kind of following in her footsteps, so to speak. And just like being great players who, play for franchises that she's played for. And they did it just to as kind of a thing to say, oh, like, look at all the, the great players coming behind you. I'm not going to give this person promo. I'm just going to download the photo to my computer because I don't want this person to have save images. Angel CP3 Asia. I need to do that. No, because I need y'all to see it. I need y'all to see it. Do I know how to work this? I think I do. I thought I did. What I do with it? I hate when I save pictures and I don't know where I saved them at. Bruh, don't stress me out right now. I'm trying to do a thing. Like, y'all don't respect me right now. Bruh, where'd it go? I saved it. Oh, girl, don't make me mad right now. CP3. Bruh, I just saved it. Oh my god. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. I did all of that and I can't find it. Can't figure out where I saved it to. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Save image as. Ah, I see where it went now. I should have just did this the first time. Open the file. Girl, don't make me mad. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, there we go, guys. Okay. This is the graphic that they put on the broadcast. Shimmy Miller was just asking Candace how she felt to have players like Asia and Angel kind of like following her footsteps, and she wanted to compare what they did in their first 2 seasons to what Candace did in her first 2 seasons. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Asia, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Angel, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. And as you can see, and this is something we talked about on the pod, we being my podcast host. We talked about it with Kelsey Bone and Siobhan Beslow. We talked about how, like, people do these things. The broadcast didn't do this, but Angel fans are doing this thing where they're showing Angel stats and saying, hey, look how much better Angel was compared to Candace. And that results in people like me, or not even just me, I mean, I did do it at one point, but people like me and just other people defending Candace and being like, bro, like, Candace Parker was an MVP and a Rookie of the Year in the same year. Like, even if you just look at the graphic, if you look down, the accolades for these first 2 seasons has gone down. And you know why? Because the standard has changed. And instead of people, I feel like people ignore that in hopes of, like, slighting older players. Like, we're looking back at old records, and you know, these players are breaking these records, whether it's total points or rebounds in a season or doubles. Like, these players are breaking these stats that held on for a long time, and that's great. It's great. It's improved, but it's a great thing, and it's fun, and we're happy. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? Breaking, like, outscoring and out rebounding Candace Parker's year 1 is not like it's cool, but it's not a drag. It's not a drag. Cause, like, honestly, you think about it, clearly Candace Parker played in a different era. She played in a different era. So these numbers that you're seeing are things that nobody else was doing in the league. But because Candace Parker did this, and I'm pointing, but I should be pointing like this. But anyway, because Candace Parker put these numbers up, you now have a new standard, a new level to rise to. But the other part of that is because Candace Parker did that, younger players had somebody to look up to, had somebody's film to watch, had somebody like they had a blueprint for how things are supposed to go. And so now everything that Candace Parker has done, you can get an Asian Wilson to build on it, right? And now Angel Reese has an opportunity to look at what Asia Wilson has done, what Candace Parker has done. And she can put her own thing on it and be better. Like it's just bothering me so much that so many people are committed to the oh well like her stats are better. They should be, right? Like as we grow up in generations, the game gets easier, right? I ain't gonna say it gets easier, but it evolves, right? So Candace Parker being athletic and getting all of these rebounds and getting these assists, she makes it easier for the next generation to do that because they can see how she did it. And so now you can have players like Angel, have players like Aaliyah, have players like Camilla who can be power forward centers and making and passing like they're point guards, having reads on the game like a point guard because Candace Parker did it first. I just think we need to do a better job of kind of like honoring the players and the legacies that come before us. And like I'm not saying people shouldn't compare players across eras. Like it's always gonna happen. It's fine that it happens. Like people are every day. I just saw the other day somebody was talking about Shaq versus Jokic, and who would be better. And I think Shaq said that he would beat Jokic, and it's like fine. It's cool to think about, you know, how the two play styles will mash up and how Michael Jordan might play in this era and how, you know, just like those different things. It's cool, it's fine, but the reality of it is Jokic can play the way he plays because of Shaq. Like he's standing on Shaq's shoulders on what it means to be a basketball player. Like that skill, that those things he was good at, like we're like it's just so I'm just honestly tired of seeing it. I'm just tired of seeing it as like as a slight. Angel Reese is a great player and she will go down. Obviously one of the greatest rebounders in WNBA history. Like she's already on her way. But her being a point forward is because Candace Parker did it. And whether her fans want to believe that or Angel herself wants to believe that, like, or doesn't want to believe that rather, it's true. It's the reality. You cannot erase Candace Parker and what she's done for women's basketball. Not even just women's basketball, but basketball in general. You can't erase her. So like the comparisons to like try to say, oh well, she broke her records and she don't even have a jump shot. It's like good that she's found a way to play basketball better, to make it to evolve with the sport. Like she should. When we see now that people get stuck in errors in certain eras of basketball, if you're not evolving with the basketball, you're gonna get left behind. We see it all the time. Reality, it just is what it is. And so, yeah, that's my rant. Stop trying to do the comparison thing. It's weird, I fear. And if you are saying you don't want, even if you don't, again, even if you don't have to like Candace Parker, because Angel Reese don't have to like Candace Parker. You don't have to like Candace Parker. Nobody has to like Candace Parker. But you can't erase what she did to the game, brought she to the game. And you can't talk about, you really can't talk about how Angel's game, especially how she's playing this season in particular, you definitely cannot talk about what she's doing without Candace Parker's reference. Like, you just can't do it. I mean, you would be just skipping a whole section of basketball history, which is fine if you want to do. Actually, it's not fine. We need to stop erasing history. Y'all need to keep context alive. But you don't have to like her, and you don't even have to acknowledge her. But I think it's weird to keep doing this thing of like, she was so much better than her. It's like, like, if Candace, like, I don't even, and again, we talked about this on the pod. I don't want to, Angels fans put her in a bad position, because now you have to, you do this speculation thing about like how they would play against each other, and now you're kind of slandering, and I don't even want to do that to Angel, because she don't deserve that. Like, she's playing good basketball. She's rising to the occasion every day, and she's proven herself over and over again, and so she doesn't need the, I don't, she doesn't, Angel doesn't need to be slandered, and I don't need to defend Candace Parker, because at the end of the day, it's Candace Parker. And again, nothing you say or do about Candace Parker can be changed. Like, her name's gonna be in the record books regardless. It's gonna be this person, Candace Parker, and somebody else. Like, we've seen it. And so yeah, that's my rant that I saw this again today, and I just was like, I need to say something about it. And on that note, I can see the bags under my eyes. I'm going to go to bed because I'm very tired. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Hold on. Don't forget to follow the TikTok account.